Hallo und herzlich willkommen, greetings and welcome, ich den Huzzard in the next episode of Deck Archive. I'm Nadolfulf, and I will be playing Atro Sorcerer. The stream took place yesterday on November 13th, and I'm recording this on the 14th. Let's see what the deck was about. This is one of my weaker decks that's still not entirely a meme. The point of this deck is to summon as many Supreme Atromancers as we can. And although we only have 2 in the deck, there will be games where we can summon 5 or 6 of them. How we will do this, you might ask? Of course, with ordinary Necromancers. The point of this deck is to put Supreme Atromancers in our discard pile with cards like Midnight Burial. Then we have to find ways to buff the Necromancers. It will be done either through Galening Necros, or the easiest way is Moontouch Guardian on turn 5, because then it will be Vex turn. Unfortunately on turn 4 I cannot play this. We will give +2/+2 to the Necro, and then Midnight Burial gave +1/+1 to Supreme Atro, so this will be at 4 power, Necro at 5, which will mean that on turn 6, if everything goes right, we can summon a Supreme Atromancer, which is pretty cool. And also, because of the +1/+1 from Midnight Burial, this will mean that an Ice Storm, an enemy Ice Storm, won't remove the Supreme Atro, only the Flame Atronax. But we don't find Moontouch Guardian in every game, so we have to get other ways to buff the Necros. One way to buff it is with Sorcerer, but this buffs only by 1, and because Supreme Atro will be a 4/4 after Midnight Burial, we will either need 2 Sorcerers, or we have an Emperor's Attendant. We can play Sorcerer, then Emperor's Attendant, and then it will be at 2 power, which will give +2/+2 to the Necro, and then we can pull off the combo. Or we just play 2 Sorcerers. Or, if we don't find Sorcerer, we can still play 2 Emperor's Attendant, and we have Outvelocity Assassin that will hopefully rally our Necros. But what if we don't find a Necro? There is no sure way to draw these. This is why we are running discarding and drawing cycles, like Palace Conspirator and like Discerning Thief. To discard the cards that we don't really need, we are running Quartermaster and Reclaimer, so we can discard Steel Daggers. And we have Faded Wraith if all goes to hell and we can't find Necros anyhow, then we can buff Faded Wraiths and draw until we find the Necros and the Supreme Atros and Encano. To maintain a board while searching for Necro, we have Ice Storm, we have Fingers, we have Lightning Bolt, and we have Negation. Daggerfall Mage is not only controlling the board, but also giving us a cycle with the turn. And then we have Sorcerer, because another way to find the Necro is by playing Midnight Burial and then using the Betray and putting a Necro and an Atromancer in the discard, and then we can Sorcerer a Necro. And in this case, Necromancer will be a 4/4 because of Burial, and then we only need a Sorcerer or an Outvelocity Trigger or an Emperor's Attendant to get it to 4 power and be able to summon Supreme Atro. Ebnir will obviously help us with Necros, with Encano, with Supreme Atro. We are running Emeric just because it's a good card. And that is the deck. We will see how it goes, and I will see you at the end of this video. So here we go with the first Atro Sorcerer match. I think this deck is weaker than how we could maintain our high ladder status. We have played against this before, and I don't remember what this was. I will keep an Ice Storm. Here we go. We now only have to find Moontouch Guardian and Necromancer. Oh, do we discard the Sorcerer? I think we do. Okay, this is Singleton.
Found me out, did you?
My thoughts are quicker than your eyes.
Then keeping Ice Storm wasn't that important. I was expecting mid-range.
Quicker than your eyes.
Sorry?
Found me out, did you?
Too slow.
I shall be your eyes and ears.
I think we discard Sorcerer. Which means that it will be harder to get the Necromancers to 4 power. But I'm fine with that. Oh,
Found me out, did you?
unfortunate.
Too slow.
I was 1 turn away from fingers. But I didn't want to break a rune just for that. What do you discard? It's an Ice Storm.
I slay the unworthy.
We found the Courser shape. I will play it in field.
I feel a storm.
So if they trade, then we have an Ice Storm set up in a few turns.
Should have been more worthy.
Found me out, did you?
And they did take the trade. Oh, the Great Sword will be annoying. I think we might actually Ice Storm this. Because if I play DFM, then they just double trade and survive with both traders.
Well, let's see if we can find something.
Reclaimer. Okay, we can play the DFM now. Or we can play double DFM.
Fires of oblivion.
That's much better.
By the fires of oblivion.
Oh wait, I forgot that we had Coursership. They wouldn't have been able to trade favorably. Forces of Destruction. Wow.
Let's put these to use.
There is the Necro. And we have the second Courser ship, which means that we can Atromancer next turn. For this turn, we will do 1, 2, probably 3. Trade here, trade here, pass. And then we can decide what to do next turn. We can still play Courser ship and fingers. The reason I didn't trade with this was because they would have just gotten back the Greatsword and then played it and devoured it creature. So the problem is
Walk.
that we have no
with
drain.
our Lord.
I will have to play this in Shadow. And I will have to finger. Yeah.
Go on. Try to hit this one.
1, 2, 3, and double trade. And if you have a removal, you had a removal. I know that my deck isn't as good as it could be, since we are playing Atro.
Your blood stands forfeit.
Do we have anything here that could help us? No. We'll try to draw something.
I shall be your eyes and ears.
That didn't help. We will try to draw again. Ice Storm is late now.
Too late for you.
That's it. We're dead.
Khajiit is done for.
We are playing against the Spell Sword. Oh, this is good. This is good. I think we keep this. We have an Atro, which means that we don't have to wait with the Midnight Burial. We just need one more buff. We have a Courser ship. This will buff it once. We could try to find the purple 1/1.
Merchant, read my lips. The mouth paw.
We will play the Conspirator in Shadow. And I'm ready to discard the Courser ship if need be. Hex Mage. Okay. What do we draw?
Eyes and ears.
DFM. Let's discard Hex Mage then. We can play DFM into Courser ship.
Did I stutter or something?
What's that for 3?
I will keep Sotha's
Galen.
people alive.
So you have shuffled Necromancers back.
Found me.
Oh, this is really good. Look at this. We have DFM, they will trade here, we will trade here. And then we have Courser ship into Necro. And then we can summon the Suprematromancer on turn 6.
Repel the outlanders.
Unless, of course, they have an Edict of Azure that they want to spend on Courser ship. But they spent the Edict now. It's wonderful.
I feel a storm coming.
Repel the outlanders.
Just don't have a second Edict, please. That's not an Edict. And this means that they are running Yagrum's Workshop Titan OTK.
Hand over the
So now we go here.
I feel a storm.
We will give them a trade and then we will play the Necro in Shadow. Third Courser ship. Then we are playing Necro into Courser ship and Discerning Thief. Giant Bat. Wow. Okay, I might consider playing Ice Storm. I think it's worth it. Because now they will, from here and they will have everything plus 2 health. We will play this in Shadow to keep the Atro alive. Hello? Look at this. Boom. And you can have no answer to this. They will probably take the trade in field and then... Oh, okay, Javelin. That's still fine because Leaves bed is on the board. Yeah, they took the trade. Okay, they concede. We would have been able to summon the Atro again. We are playing against Empire, which might be rough if we don't find the combo early. We will keep Moontouch Guardian. We might be keeping the whole hand here. I think this is a good hand. We have the buff, we have the draw, and we got Burial. Perfect. And Empire only has Grey Fox to mess with our discard pile, so it's fine to play the Supreme Atro there.
I'll scout ahead.
Do we do DFM or do we do Discerning Thief? I think we do Discerning Thief.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
I do not fear.
We should have done DFM.
Too slow.
Well, it's too late now.
Quicker than your eyes.
If we need, we can Moontouch Guardian the Faded Wraith.
Too slow.
Okay, we do not need Burial anymore.
My paws are quicker than
We
your
had
eyes.
all 3 Discerning Thief in the top 8 card of our decks.
My spirits move in shadow.
Hist revives.
You won't follow my plan.
Too slow.
We will do double DFM.
They will meet by the fires of oblivion.
But we have to find the Necro in a few turns, otherwise they will just have full control now.
Preparations have been made.
Just give me an ace.
Well,
Out upon it.
We will protect the Emperor or die trying.
I guess with Faded Wraith for 2, we will be able to trade with the Boomer.
Will make them.
Oh wow. For some reason I'm always surprised to see Queen's Captain in control that isn't running Moongate.
Out upon it. Sheol take you.
You can Courser Shape, and then we can play the Reclaimer.
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
We just set up the board for a good Dawn's Wrath on the opponent's side. So let's hope they don't have it.
It's nothing personal.
That's a long cover, so it's probably not Dawn's Wrath. Necro, which will just draw back the yeah, the His Mage. We will be able to Steel Dagger, Quartermaster, and then do the second Steel Dagger.
Gall and pox.
Turn straight here.
Let's
Go
put
face.
these to use.
Stay out of my way.
Hand over the coin.
We have a Suprematro coming in 2 turns. A natural one. Brahmin.
Don't underestimate.
And now we draw the Necro.
Go on. Try to beat this one.
I will just do this to spread the damage. Okay. If they don't draw into Drain, and they will always just try to keep the board clear, then we are fine because we have 4 damage plus 4 damage plus 4 damage plus 4 damage. And that's close enough. And as a dealing with 3 Supremators turn after turn will be hard for them. And with this Suprematro we will be able to play something else too. So this is actually 6 damage, which will set them to lethal. We are getting close here.
We draw power from
Oh no,
love.
that needs to be bolted.
Sheol take you. Gall and pox.
Yes. We got the 2 damage going face anyway. So if they don't drain, then we are fine here. They could have gotten Drain Blood, but that sets them that gives them only 5 health.
Bandit king.
They will need to remove the Suprematro in Shadow, otherwise they lost. Even if they remove everything else but the Suprematro stays there, it's over. So they found a way to remove Suprematro, but I still have a good board. Okay, we have this. We have this.
If I fall, they
Out upon it. Gall and pox.
Maybe not this turn, because they had 2 guards to play.
Spirits of oblivion.
Arise! And also we have a Sorcerer for the 4th, no, 5th Suprematro this match. 4th or 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4th.
I'll scout ahead.
Scouts report to find. What did you discard? Emperor's Blade. To find New Era, probably. You just can't deal with this many bodies. You have to Dawn's Wrath and remove. And then I'm just playing the Suprematro again. You will get. Oh, you chose Broom the Profiteer. I thought that they will choose. They will choose Queen's Captain or Brahmin, but no.
Spirits of oblivion.
Arise, and we have the 5th. But this will stay in potentiality, and won't come to actuality because I'm pretty sure this ends it. And even if it doesn't, then we have the Sorcerer. Yeah. Can't deal with this many Supremators. We are playing against Oberenkleck on Empire. And I don't know what kind of Empire this is. We can keep this hand because there is a chance the ability will buff Emperor's Attendant. Hello.
Walk on warm sands.
We will ring out the Assassin.
I slay the unworthy.
Then I might be ringing out DFM. Or just play the Conspirator.
I didn't come here alone.
For the Black Hat.
Okay, we...
Should have been more worthy.
Let's do this.
For your eyes and ears.
Do we discard Discerning Thief? I think we have to.
Should have been more worthy.
Okay, the buff gone the good way, because now this Emperor's Attendant in and of itself will be able to buff our Necromancer to 5.
Found me out, did you?
By the
Pass.
fires of oblivion.
What have we here?
Watch this.
Now we will be able to trade here.
Found me out, did you?
We have a Merrick next turn. Okay, there is a Faded Wraith possibility here.
I will cut your purse and your throat.
I think we just bought this.
Found me out, did you?
Out upon it. I slay the
I
unworthy.
think this is fine.
Rise,
Necro. For another ramp. Okay, I think we are using this for draw.
Found me out, did you?
Upon it. Should have been more
Let's do this first. And then go field.
protect the Emperor or die.
We have a buff. We have 2 Midnight Burials, which this is just for discard now.
worthy. Soldiers, form up.
Format. We can trade here, we can trade here.
Should have
Wait.
been more worthy.
Does Abner work?
Stay out of my way.
Will Abner draw 7 or will Abner draw 3? I haven't done this before. I don't want to draw 7. I guess we'll just play American. I will play this here in case they have Dawn's Breath. And I will play 1 Burial just to get a Suprematro down there, but we will not use the Betray. Camel? Oh, they discarded the Revitalizer for eating. I guess that's fine.
Should have been more worthy.
We go
Should have
face
been more
first.
worthy.
Stay out of my way.
And we Encano.
I have many important things on my mind.
If we wouldn't have had Encano in hand, I would have Abnered, but now there is a chance we can Abner Encano next turn. Conscription. They will gain 1 plus 2 health. So the question is now if we have lethal or not. We can trade here. This is 2 damage. We can do this. We are 1 damage away from having lethal. That's unfortunate. 1 damage away. And 1 magic away. Because I can silence this, go face for 5, I can trade here, go face for 2, I can Abner, go face for 5. And I can play the Quartermaster, but I cannot play the Steel Dagger afterwards. We have to negation this. We have to Abner the Encano and go here. And now we just have to find the necromancers. This is not in buff mode right now. No. Yeah, this might be it. I think. Yep. So next we are up against Scout. And we'll see what kind of Scout it is. We can do... I think I will keep fingers in case this is goblins. We will play the Quartermaster, discard the dagger with Conspirator.
I want to be an assassin.
Okay, I can't play anything in field anymore.
This might be handy.
Which means that we will have to make use of the fingers.
I will have my vengeance.
I shall be your eyes and ears.
I'm ready for you.
I will not play the Galen before
I
we
will have my vengeance.
draw Necromancers.
Care to make a friendly wager?
Can I draw Negation? Oh, they are playing Slay. No negation, but we have Coursership.
I feel a storm. Found me out, did you?
We can take by field in 2 turns. Until then we will play the Advelothi and we'll see what we draw. Because they will be
I
attacking.
will have my vengeance. You bet wrong side.
Okay, they chose to trade.
And rejuvenates.
We can deny them
Found me
the
out.
Slay trigger. If we play the Midnight Burial, get a Supremetro and also a Necromancer in.
I shall be your eyes and ears.
Okay, we discard Advelothi Assassin then. And we have fingers next turn.
Herbs can heal or harm.
Of course, the problem here is that
Vengeance.
we don't have much to do afterwards. Like, we clear the board. That's bad. Oh. Ouch. My storm.
Found me out, did you?
I storm and fingers next turn. And probably fingers the turn after.
Herbs can heal or harm. Herbs can heal or harm.
Or you just have A leads, yeah.
Kashyyyk is done for.
And we are playing against Evil Spider on Ebonheart. Still on Ebonheart. I like this card deck so much. Do we keep Sorcerer? No. And we don't keep Faded Wraith. Not against this. Ice Storm will be good. There is chance we will have to use Moontouched Guardian just for the guard and ward.
My arcane spear.
Yeah.
This day will be mine.
This eats negation. We can Reclaimer next turn.
The Walker watches over me.
Well,
We just have to stay in control. I think we will be playing the Moontouch Guardian.
I slay the unworthy. We see you waking and sleeping.
Or we can Conspirator and Quartermaster. This still looks safer.
Go on, try to hit this one.
We will find other ways to summon the Atros. But against mid-grow or mid-range, even hard, we need this.
Should have been me.
Enjoy the next life, fool.
Oh, that's nasty. DFM,
By the fires of oblivion.
Conspirator. Discard the dagger, we can Steel Sword the DFM next turn. Unless they have a mute or something that silences this.
A dark omen for you.
8. I don't even want to see that. Oh.
Do you not fear me, mortal?
You should. I do fear you. This is quite terrifying.
Gall and pox.
Found me out, did you?
Are we just dead here? Probably.
I feel a storm coming.
And then I have no drain in this deck.
You must be cleansed.
We have to bolt this. Quartermaster, play the dagger. We can double trade.
Hand over the coin.
We avert disaster for a turn. We can Emeric negation next turn. Or they just have a charge and it's over. That's also a possibility.
Just in the nick of time.
Okay, this is a fingers. 1, 2, 3. Assassin.
Slay the unworthy.
We are not attacking face because I want to buff one of the Necros. Do we have... We don't even have anything in this card.
Just forget about sea.
No! Man.
Kashyyyk is done for.
Next match is against another Empire. Let's do this. Because we have ways to gain Steel Daggers, we will not play Conspirator on turn 2. Oh, we will because we drew Quartermaster. Hello?
I shall be your eyes and ears.
I just need a burial and a necro. We have the burial. We need a necro. And then we can play the Montage Guardian and the burial on turn 5.
I do not fear death.
Don't
Found me
underestimate.
out, did you?
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
I'd say we can just simply go face if we want to. With the items here. Problem is they will have removal. Oh wow. I was not seeing this coming. We can play one of these
Go on, let's
now.
try these cheese.
Found me out, did you?
They will give this -1/-1, then we equip the Steel Dagger and trade. Or they just have a Javelin or an Edict or anything that removes the Montage Guardian. That's a Javelin. There we go. Hehe. Hehe. You're not ready for the combo. Almost messed it up and played the Steel Dagger instead of my Midnight Burial.
Let's put these to use.
Found me out, did you?
I would not want to break a rune and give them chances to draw Grey Fox,
Found me out, did you?
but also we have to attack face with this deck. Every damage counts, because this is a burn deck. In the end, with the Supremator spam. They know what's coming now. They have seen the combo in the same turn. I have played the Montage Guardian, I have played the Midnight Burial, they have seen that the Supremator is in the discard pile. They know what's coming turn 6. It's an ordinary Atromancer. You should not have played that. You will need it next turn against the Atro. They will curse and oh wow. I thought that they will at least take the trade,
Too late for you.
Found me out, did you?
Let's put these to use.
but I guess they don't want to win. Hello? We have the second Necro, but we have no ways to buff yet. We also drew Encano. So this is 9 damage in hand. Even if they remove everything, and they didn't. So it's over. Right here. They could curse plus finish off. They would have Magicka for it with the ring. But that will still leave 5, 6, 7, 8 damage on board, and we have Steel Dagger and Steel Sword in hand. So there is the curse finish off. And we can still skip runes.
Found me out, did you?
Right. And we are playing against Albani. Spoiler, this isn't a good matchup for us. Do we keep this hand? We do keep this hand. And we will have to hope that they don't have a negation for DFM. I can play the Outability Assassin. Try to keep the failed threat empty.
Should have been more words.
Okay. Since this got buffed, we can play the DFM. Otherwise, I would have played Discerning Thief. Sanct Pet. I will take the trade here and then go Discerning Thief. Ha! Look at this, both of them buffed.
I do not fear.
If we just want to play cards, we can Galen and Carnos too. I might do that because against Telvanni, by the time we will be able to spam Necromancers, Galen Necromancers, we would have lost already. So, but for now, we are just playing the turn. Discard this. Oh no, you got the prophecy. Harpy. So because we got this, the Saltier 2, we might be doing Midnight Burial for a Necro, I think. Problem is that I would okay, let's do this. I will play the Corsair ship and I will Midnight Burial afterwards. And then I will choose a Suprematro and a Necromancer. And let's hope that you don't have Piercing Twilight, because if you do have Piercing Twilight, then I will just have to concede.
You cannot hide.
That's not a Piercing Twilight. Thank you. Then we Salter Galen next turn.
That was a mistake.
Okay, we can discard that. Salter. Galen.
I will keep Sothasil's people alive.
There we go. And with Corsair ship, we can play the Necro, because this is at 4 power, yeah.
Must I do everything myself?
Your story has finished.
They're playing this aggressive, but I don't think playing it aggressive is a good choice against a burn deck here.
Well played.
And the thing with the Midnight Burial Suprematros is that it doesn't die to an Ice Storm. So cool. Look at this. Oh wow. Oh, oh, oh. Sorry. Well, I have bad news for you.
Well played.
And we have lethal next turn with Encano.
My thoughts are quicker than your eyes.
Debilited. Well, that doesn't save you. Bye. And the next match is against Redrun. I think we have played against this today. I feel like. Let's do this. There is no need of a Faded Wraith in hand. The reason we have Faded Wraith in deck is that if we don't find the Atros, then we need the draw, but finding the Atros has priority on Faded Wraith. So we can mulligan Faded Wraiths. Since they are renegade, if we have Courser ships
Preparations have
in play already, it would have been nice to have something for 2, but I guess we just pass. I will keep the negation for their ramp,
If you're looking for
ramp for their rally stuff. Okay, we will just play DFM.
by the fires of oblivion.
There is a Burial and there is a Sorcerer. So we could sacrifice something if we want to and put both Supreme Atro and Necro
You took a
in discard,
stranger.
but I think
orcs at the ready.
it's not as important here.
Orcs at the ready.
We will negation the clan captain, I think. But then what? Then we just play Burial, I guess. Then we are not going for the double Burial plan. Here we go. Let's try to find an ice storm. Oh, you just passed? Okay. I was not expecting that.
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
I've equipped this fort so that
Shortcut.
Divine Fervor wouldn't have gave them a good trade with the Lowkeeper.
You took a wrong turn. I'll clear it.
I feel a storm coming.
I shall be your eyes and ears.
Okay, we have the second Courser ship, which means that a Necro will be always online.
Preparations have been made.
Is this a conscription deck? Now that I look at it.
I feel a storm coming.
Like you have 1, 2, 3 kind of 2 cast, I don't know. They are probably running Faded Wraith for card draw.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
I could use a second Midnight Burial. There is an Atro. Do we just double tome and trade? I think we do.
Hand over the coin.
We will be able to Reclaimer and Conspirator, discard the dagger. And then it's Supreme Atro turn. And they just pass. Oh, there is Necro. If there is a Necro, then we can just play the Necro. And this will be at 5 power, so we get to summon Supreme Atro. First one.
Hand over the coin.
Pass. Let's see how many Supreme Atros we get to summon this match.
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
Chimera, spirit of the sky.
Fervor isn't going to help you here when I have a full board.
Training is over. It's time. to
Okay,
act.
there is a chance they are dead.
Sheol curse you.
A good chance. Prophecy? Does this save you? No, because you went for... Okay.
Coin.
Another Sorcerer. But this is a top 10 Sorcerer, so probably mid-range. Against mid-range we don't keep Sorcerer, and I don't think we keep Sorcerer. This is actually really good. Fingers will be of help here. We can play the Burial, which of course will tell what deck we are playing. But it's fine because mid-range Sorcerer plays the same way anyway. We can play Reclaimer.
Well, let's see if we can
Hope that they don't have Warcrafter to protect the assassin. Skint Hound does the same thing.
Should have been more worthy.
We have lost field. I will play the Courser ship. Offer them a trade here with Skint Hound. And then we'll try Palace Conspirator.
Should have been more worthy.
And if that doesn't work out, then it's already Finger's turn.
Case beer.
Ouch. Yeah,
Slay the unworthy.
okay. So, well, I think I'm playing the Thief in Shadow,
Horns are quicker than your
and then I will just pass, and we Fingers next turn. And we will do 1, 2, 3.
Should have been more worthy. Should have been more worthy.
Mother dog.
We have 2 Necros.
This day will be mine.
Well, let's see if we can
Yeah.
find something useful.
Can I draw an Ice Storm? It would be cool to draw an Ice Storm. That's not an Ice Storm. 1, 2, 3. I had to remove the ward here before they trade, because they will be trading.
Careful there, friend.
Oh, there is a ward. Ward is fine as long as we get to draw Ice Storm. Ice Storm or bust.
Confound you.
Let's put these to use.
Bust. Ah. Unfortunate.
Go on, try to hit this one.
I shall be your eyes and ears.
Okay, this will be a trade here next turn. They will do this, somehow buff something, and then trade. 6 damage face. What do we have in this card? We can't do this. And this will be on +2/+2, so I cannot resummon a Montage Guardian with Ordinary Necro, which means that we will have to play the Reclaimer and the Lightning Bolt.
Be on the wrong side of history.
Okay, yeah. That was pretty apparent that they will have a way to deal with this.
Let's put these to use.
And now even Ice Storm doesn't help us. Yep, that's it. This was the last match on... you know what, let's just do the combo. Can I can't even do the combo. That's annoying.
Found me out, did you?
We would have been able to do 1, 2, 3, but we still die. Yeah. That was the last match on this Atro Sorcerer before I delete the deck.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
I'll teach you to disrespect the
And those were the final matches of my Atro Sorcerer deck. I hope that you have enjoyed the Necromancer, Atromancer shenanigans, and I will see you in the next episode in just a week. Servus und farewell. Isten óvjon.